Hello, welcome to Kim Dragon Fruit. Today I want to share with you another harvest in the winter season 2023. So today is 8th day after New Year, and Armando shared with me this couple of his fruit, that Apollo Yellow.
Check it out, guys. It's the moment we've all been waiting for.
And the ISI Yellow from Three Lucky Mountain. And Apollo Yellow is from Three Lucky Mountain too. So we did a few videos on Apollo Yellow and the ISI last few times, right? Few seasons.
I believe so.
And so this is the late harvest and late winter harvest. And I'm so excited. So look at the Apollo Yellow. Well, that one of my second favorite beside the golden yellow.
Yeah.
And the fruit are big, even late season. And this weigh about 1 pound, 1.3 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, you know what, a couple more ounces, a pound and a half. And I know the ISI can be as big as Apollo.
Yeah.
But somehow this one is small. This one about what, 13 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, they have all different size. Sometimes Apollo Yellow can have this small size too, and then sometimes it can be big size. So the ISI. But we want to look and see what really different on the two variety. So I believe the Apollo Yellow you mentioned to me, it's a self-fertile.
Yeah, I heard it was self-fertile, and for me it has been self-fertile. This one in particular, I did kind of forget about it. This one I didn't actually see this year. And then out of nowhere, it was on the vine, it was golden, it was Apollo.
So he didn't know he had the flower bloom that night, and somehow don't know the insect, bees or the wind, whatever, but it make it to fruit. So we'll see, we'll test this next year.
For sure.
When my plant ready to have fruit, and we'll test it if how many fruit I have. So we will test it if it's a self-fertile, but so far it make it to fruit. It's a surprise. But this ISI go here from Three Lucky Mountain, and this is he cross pollinate with this one. So relatively, the two harvest about from bloom to harvest around 85 days. Okay, so before that we're not sure how many of this the flower, and this one I assume probably 28 days. It's because the flower was hidden behind its wall, so he couldn't even see this flower until later on he had fruit. He said, wow, you know, he found out it was make it to fruit. But this one is relatively the basic, the same. Sometimes you have 27 days from bud to harvest, 28 days. Some of them are sometimes 26 days.
Yeah, depending on the weather.
Yeah, depending on the weather, and they bloom. So I'm so looking forward to give you a review both with this variety today. So can we start it? Don't get excited. I don't know, it's late season, so we just harvest. But you can see the eyes, it's a little bit more yellow, you think?
So the ISIS is a little bit more golden, I found.
Yeah, more yellow and more golden. And this is more
right
lighter.
About there. It's just the season. Sometimes they change.
Color.
But this is what we mean by that yellow, that goldenness versus the paler side. And then I noticed today it was maybe about to rupture. And then this one, I've been waiting for it to ripe so I can bring it over. Once I found the other one, I brought it over, but it's still a little green in certain areas. But yeah, I wanted to bring it.
We could have tried to see how off-season, late season of winter fruit compared to in season. So we'll try it first. So let's cut out the Three Lucky Mountain ISI. It's ready. The skin thin though.
Gorgeous.
See how behind the gray look?
Yeah.
So this, and I will cut the.
This is pretty.
This is a little thicker, so it's not little ready on the Apollo, but we'll see. But looking, you can see the blush of Apollo are more whiter
Yeah.
And this one a little bit more gray.
Yeah.
You can tell.
I like that quality about the Apollo. It's usually a little bit more white, snow white than other varieties.
I'm gonna trim this so you can match with you. So this is ISI right here, the small one,
ISIS,
and the Apollo,
and this
the
is the
skin
Apollo.
color. You can see it in the blush. So I put that, I can see. And we see how lemony it's gonna be. I cannot even smell any lemon yet, but not acidic. So
The thing about that I've noticed about the yellows is that they always have a decent flavor. I remember in the beginning they would say, "Oh, it just tastes like another white flash variety." It's always a little bit. It's nice. It's like either tart or a little bit like a lemon or a sweet lemonade or maybe a little bit of tropical. It's always like a little sweeter. It's nice. They're very pleasant. Sometimes.
So let me test the Apollos in the Apollo. Not even ready yet. Well, they're not really juicy. Look at that. The texture is not very juicy at all. Wow, not bad at all for 16.6 for Apollo. And they're not really juicy. So we got Apollo yellow 16.6. I'm gonna test the Isaac's yellow or gold from Three Lucky Mountain, and actually this is more juicier. Yeah. But the other one I feel like it's still not ready, but they have high 16.6. Brix score. See how juicy this is?
How overflowing.
Yeah, but this one, the other one barely. So the texture, the other one, wow, this very cool. That's Apollo 16.6, and the Isaac, check it out, more juicier, and 16.4.
Technically, the Apollo could have been ripened a little longer too, and it's already
will
sweeter.
be bring more higher Brix score if Apollo will wait a little bit more. So.
But I believe these aren't bad Brix scores.
No, not bad at all. So we have 16.6 from Apollo yellow, and we have 16.4 Brix score on Isaac Three Lucky Mountain. So they're very close, even though Apollo yellow need more ripen than the Isaac Three Lucky Mountain. The Isaac go from Three Lucky Mountain more juicier, but this one more drier. So we'll have a test to see which one, what different on the two. So let's try this. So it's in 16.4, the Isaac Three Lucky Mountain.
Thank you. It's a little.
Look at that, it's more gray, more softer than juicier than the other Apollo, more a little bit drier.
Got a great flavor.
Wow. It's sweet, it's not acidic at all. It's no lemony flavor. Not like, no tart or nothing. It's not like, you know, the Aussie Gold that I have.
Yeah.
Have a little acidic aftertaste, lemony. It's kind of refreshing anyway. But this is so sweet, it's good. Sweet. I'm surprised. Not bad for 16.4. No acidic. So the texture is a little softer. So let's try the Apollo. And see, like this is more drier. Does not have much juicy than the other one. Try this one.
Check this out.
So this is a little bit lighter color, not as gray as the. See, this is more gray. That Isaac from Three Lucky Mountain, the Isaac Gold, a bit more lighter. So I believe that Apollo has more firmer texture compared to the ISI. I like the flavored Apollo better, way better.
Sweet and more complex.
More
it kind
complex.
of combines all of them.
Yeah, but the texture, I think it's a good harvest. I like the texture better. Even the Brix 16 is sweeter. I mean, this is not even Brix 16.6. This is Brix is almost like 17.8.
I was gonna say almost 18. Yeah, it's really
Almost.
good.
It's very good and have the complex flavor. Much more better flavor than the Isaac.
You can get hints of lemon and tart, but it's all perfectly balanced with sweetness, tartness, acidity, like watery. It's not too. It doesn't really have too much acidity. It doesn't have tartness.
It's so good though. I like the Apollo. That's why I say I like my golden yellow I grow. It's so good. And the second is the Apollo yellow is I love. This one not bad at all. This is good too. But the flavor, Apollo is the winner.
My favorite has been the Apollo too.
Apollo the winner for this review only. But my golden yellow is one of my top flavors.
Oh yeah.
Favorite #1, and this is #2. Okay.
I like the flesh on the Apollo too.
Yeah.
It usually doesn't get gray for me. It's usually stays pretty white. I like that.
I love the texture more than this softer. This is more kind of a little bit firmer, but the flavor is so good, complex.
Even down to this the flesh.
No earthy.
It tastes so good.
It tastes so good. It's not even earthy. It tastes so good in the end of right off the skin.
Well, we finished that.
I know. I mean, I enjoy the Apollo. This is I enjoy too, but well, I more enjoy more even with Apollo.
Yeah, that was fun.
So my go-to is Apollo, and my first choice is a golden. So those two I love. So
Sure.
yeah, but there you go. Off-season fruit and the winter fruit, and it tastes good and fruit is big. So thank you, Amanda, for sharing me your fruit. I'm looking forward for mine coming this season.
Definitely.
So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next video. And thank you for watching.